To please his first love, who had just returned from overseas, the man publicly gave away the mentally impaired woman he had raised for 3 years like she was a gift to a rich second-generation heir. As the woman was dragged away by force, the man showed not a shred of pity. Instead, he turned to his first love to show off, swearing he had never had feelings for the foolish woman. He thought it was just a simple gesture to win favor. What he didn't know was that the woman he abandoned was exactly the person his first love had always dreamed of currying favor. Within the long-lost fiancé, the most powerful CEO had been desperately searching for 3 years. 3 years ago, the man found the woman unconscious by the sea. She had lost her memory. Because she looked somewhat like his first love, he kept her at his estate. For 3 years, the woman relied on him like an innocent child. But to him, she was nothing more than an emotional substitute. Now that his first love had returned, the woman's value had come to an end. At the same time, the CEO personally arrived in New York, announcing he would spare no expense to find his fiancée, who disappeared here 3 years ago. Sensing a business opportunity, the man contacted the CEO. He claimed that with his family's influence in New York, he could find her with just one photo. He was thrilled. Believing this was his golden chance to connect with a top-tier elite family, he never once connected the two events. At the private club they agreed to meet at, the man confidently promised the CEO that he would find his lover within a week, but when the CEO's assistant laid out the only photo of the fiancé in front of him, the smile froze on his face. The assistant continued introducing her. The fiancé was the true head of her family, the founder of the entire group, a business queen. Each word hit him like thunder. Only then did he realize how catastrophic his mistake truly was. Meanwhile, the woman stumbled out of the bar in panic. With nowhere to go, she curled up beside a dumpster, trembling. The man knew her habits all too well. It didn't take long for him to find her. The woman tried to hide in fear, but he lifted her up like she weighed nothing. The rich heir arrived with his men. Humiliated and furious, he ordered them to take her back immediately to teach her a proper lesson. The man suddenly roared that he didn't want to lose her, but his first love kept pleading. In the end, he let go. The woman once again fell into the rich heir's hands. Enraged, the heir dragged her back to his place and called over a group of friends, planning to deal with her properly. Elsewhere, the CEO sat in his car. A sudden image flashed through his mind. The girl, she seemed to have a unique red mole on her neck. He abruptly ordered the driver to stop and turn back. Inside the room, the woman was in grave danger. When the CEO arrived with his people, he saw several grown men lying on the ground, screaming in pain. Their faces were swollen and bruised. The woman seized the chance and escaped again. The two sides split up and searched in different directions. Once again, the man found her using his knowledge of her habits. But this time, he deliberately sent the CEO away. He dragged the woman into his car and covered her mouth, knowing the CEO was someone he could never afford to offend. In desperation, the woman bit down hard on his hand. The pain drove him into rage. He raised his hand to strike her, but the woman suddenly grabbed his wrist and slapped him hard across the face.